Hi there, friends. I'm meteorologist Jeff Haniewich. Today was an interesting day, wasn't it? We had some rain last night, had a couple leftover showers early this morning. Then really from 9:30, 10 o'clock on, we were pretty dry. Most of the day we had some stubborn clouds, but a couple of breaks of sunshine here or there. And we're not done with the rain and thunderstorms just yet. We have another piece of energy that will be moving in later tonight into Friday. But before we actually talk about that, a reminder for you that we love to see your pictures, and the best way for us to get your pictures on the air is via something called Pin It. You can access Pin It either by the news or weather app, or you can go to WSLS.com/pins. And of course, you send us a pin and we'll get that picture on the air. All right, let's show you what we're seeing outside right here, right now. You'll notice first and foremost a couple of showers to the south of us towards the Carolinas, but those are all pretty light. Focus your attention westbound. Ooh, boy, this storm has just blossomed here over about the last 4 to 5 hours. Earlier today, areas near Oklahoma City, Dallas, they were seeing some sunshine, and now they are being bombarded by incredibly heavy rain, strong to severe thunderstorms. We have had 6 tornado touchdowns in an area called the Arklatex. Okay, that is kind of where Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas meet. Very close to Texarkana and also into Shreveport. That's the area that has seen pretty much the worst of the weather here over the last roughly 3 to 4 hours or so. There is right now an impressive line of showers and thunderstorms rolling through Dallas. Tulsa's been dealing with rain. Little Rock has seen their weather go downhill over the last hour or so. Memphis has seen a couple of showers so far, but they're going to deal with more thunderstorms here as we head into the overnight. And what you're seeing out west is moving eastbound for us. And yes, indeed, that is our next piece of energy that's going to be impacting us here later tonight into the day on Friday. So the severe weather threat for tonight going to stay west of us out across that lower Mississippi River Valley. Let's talk about that severe weather threat for Friday because it includes us. Okay. Now, without question, the worst of the weather tomorrow is going to stay south and west of us, okay? I think the weather is going to be worse in places like Charlotte, Greenville, Spartanburg, Atlanta, Huntsville, and especially in the areas near Louisville, Paducah, and Nashville. Where you see this yellow and orange color right here, Kentucky, Tennessee, that's where the weather is going to be really nasty on Friday. But we are included in the severe weather threat too, okay? You'll notice areas in yellow. This is basically for the New River Valley. You're in a level 2 risk for severe weather. That is a slight risk. Areas in green, which is most of the rest of us, are in a level 1 risk of severe weather. That's a marginal risk for severe weather. So again, a couple of storms tomorrow could certainly pack a punch for us across the region. I will tell you, though, there's going to be something called a warm front that is going to be draped over the region. And where that warm front kind of settles is going to be so important to our forecast because north of that warm front, it's going to be very, very, very cool. As a matter of fact, if you're north of that warm front tomorrow, and you will be in the highlands, could potentially even be in Lynchburg and in Roanoke, temperatures may actually fall throughout the day tomorrow. But if you're south of that warm front, south side, and maybe even parts of the NRV, temperatures are going to continue to go up, and they could get well into the 60s, and that could set the stage for some stronger thunderstorms as we head into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. All right, so let's talk about those storm threats. Obviously, with some strong to severe thunderstorms possible, we're going to have heavy rain possible. We're going to have thunder and lightning possible. We could have a chance for a little bit of hail too, but the chance for hail is not that high. There's even the chance for an isolated tornado. But once again, that chance is not very high, okay? I think the main threats will be wind, heavy rain, thunder, and lightning. A secondary threat, though, will be hail and a stray tornado. The threat for a tornado tomorrow is very low, but it is not zero, okay? So I want you to please stay tuned to your local weather authority as we head throughout the day on Friday. We will always keep you ahead of the storm. Just know that tomorrow, we're going to have a couple of waves of energy pushing in. The first wave will come in for us here as we head really from about 2 or 3 a.m. through about lunchtime tomorrow. And it's just going to be rain for the most part, okay? Then we'll get a break for a couple of hours, let's say from lunchtime through the early afternoon hours. By 3 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to have more rain and more thunderstorms likely pushing into our neck of the woods. And it's that second round tomorrow between roughly 4 p.m. and about 9 p.m. that will need to be watched for the chance for some severe weather. All right, let's talk about how much rain is headed our way. First and foremost, you will notice that the heaviest of the rain will probably stay towards the Ohio and Mississippi River valleys. But for us here, we could see an additional ½ inch to 1.5 inches of rain. Some areas may see a little less than that. Some areas may see a little bit more than that. But for the most part, a ½ inch to 1.5 inches of rain is headed our way here tonight into Friday evening. Now, let's again time it all out for you. Future tracker showing that by 3 a.m. we will start to see some rain, especially on that I-77 corridor. Then the rain kind of overspreads the region between 4 and 5 a.m. And then by 8 a.m. we're certainly going to be getting wet, okay? But as this first batch of energy pushes out late in the morning, notice that by around noon or 1, there will still probably be a few showers around, but the coverage area looks to be pretty small, okay? So while we will have the chance for a few showers by noon, 1, 2 o'clock, highest probability of that will likely be in areas along and east of the parkway. The real secondary batch of energy moves in anytime between 3 p.m. and about maybe 9 or 10 p.m. with the highest threat for severe weather tomorrow being between 4 p.m. and about 9 p.m. This is around dinner time tomorrow. And you'll notice there are these little cells in yellow and orange and red. Notice how they're not connected. They're not in a line. They're kind of by themselves. This is an indicator of the potential for something we call supercells, okay? Supercells are storms within a band of rain that can occasionally spin a little bit, okay? So these supercells will need to be monitored as we head closer to dinner time tomorrow to see if they are indeed spinning in any way. So certainly these cells have the potential for some wind, also for heavy rain, thunder, and lightning, but there's a potential also for these cells to be spinning a little bit, and therefore we may again have to watch out for the potential for a stray tornado. It is not a likelihood for us tomorrow that we see a tornado, okay? It's a small, small chance, but that chance is not zero, okay? As we continue to go through time, I would say most of this energy is gone by 10:30 tomorrow evening. Okay, and after that, skies clear, believe it or not. Late Friday night into early Saturday, we may see a couple of snowflakes towards the favored west slopes, especially into West Virginia. But again, Western Highland, Western Bath, even areas near Mountain Lake, perhaps the areas near Western Grayson County, could actually see a couple of snowflakes late Friday night into Saturday morning. Otherwise, Saturday morning, going to have some leftover clouds in the mountains, while further east, you're going to be seeing a little more sunshine. Any cloud cover in the mountains by Saturday, say lunchtime into the afternoon, that cloud cover goes away. And so skies are going to actually turn mainly sunny for us on Saturday after some leftover clouds early in the day. All right, winds, not a factor right now. 3 to 8 miles per hour. Winds pretty light. However, those winds will strengthen tomorrow. We're looking at winds tomorrow, sustained 7 to 14, gusting maybe 15 to 25. This is if you are not under a thunderstorm, okay? If you see rain tomorrow, but you don't hear any rumbles of thunder, you're still going to be breezy. You're going to have winds 7 to 14, gusting 15 to 25. If you are under a strong to severe thunderstorm tomorrow, you could have gusts 40, 50, 55 miles per hour, okay? So, not everybody's going to hear thunder tomorrow. Not everybody's going to have these storms tomorrow, all right? As a matter of fact, if you're north of that warm front where temperatures are quite cool, and that's going to be most of us tomorrow, frankly, you're just going to have rain, all right? But if you're along that warm front or just south of that warm front where you're warmer, that's where we're going to have the best chance to have these stronger thunderstorms. Again, warm front north, it's all just rain. Warm front south, that's where you're going to have rain potentially mixing in with some thunderstorms from time to time. All right, let's talk about those wind alerts. Nothing right now for us as far as wind advisories, but a wind advisory has already been issued by the National Weather Service from 10 p.m. Friday through 1 p.m. on Saturday for areas shaded in brown. This is again for areas along and west of the parkway. This includes the New River Valley, the Roanoke Valley, and also the Allegheny Highlands. This is where we could have gusts 40, 50 miles per hour, and it wouldn't be because of a thunderstorm. It would be because just of strong winds as we head Friday night into the first part of Saturday, where you have this wind advisory. 40, 50 mile per hour gusts are possible. Therefore, we may have to watch out for the potential for some downed limbs and even the potential is there for a few power outages. So again, tomorrow, even if you don't have any thunderstorms, okay, tomorrow, if you just have rain off and on all day and your temperatures are in the 40s, and some of us will be that way, once that front passes, the winds are going to pick up, okay? The winds are going to pick up for us here tomorrow night into the first part of Saturday. Temperatures right now, 42 in Hot Springs, 48 Wytheville, 47 Blacksburg, 54 Roanoke, 49 Lynchburg, it's 55 in South Boston. As we look at the temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days, I've showed this quite a bit because it's a change for us. The warmest of the air is moving finally down to the south towards Florida. Florida's going to be balmy here for the next week and a half or so. But look at us. We're actually in the blue color, which means temperatures for the next 6 to 10 days are looking at or potentially even a little bit above or below average, okay? So this blue means that, again, temperatures will be either at or below average for some of the time here over the next 6 to 10 days. Now, I will tell you, when you see the 7-day, you're going to notice that there will be some warm days, okay? But there's also going to be some cooler days mixing in as well. The heart of the cold air is still going to be confined well west of us towards the Rocky Mountain states, where temperatures are going to be well below average. We're not going to be that cold. All right, so for tonight, more rain will develop here after midnight, especially after about 2 a.m. Overnight lows tonight in the 40s everywhere. For tomorrow, we're going to have some rain in the morning, then a little bit of a break, maybe midday, before another round of scattered showers and thunderstorms moves in after about 3 o'clock. High temperatures tomorrow, 40s, 50s, yes, and even some 60s, okay? Your extended forecast, dry Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Maybe a few showers Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week, okay? Even when we have that chance for a few showers Tuesday through Thursday, I still think we're going to be partly sunny. The wettest day out of the next 7, without question, will be Friday, okay? Then we're up to 57 on Saturday, 61 Sunday, 67 Monday, 70 on Tuesday. Remember how I was saying there are still going to be some warm days mixing in here over the next 6 to 10 days? Well, you'll see those on Monday and Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday look pretty balmy out there. But look what happens by late next week. Temperatures drop 1 week from today on Thursday into the 40s and 50s. So we will turn cooler by the end of next week. Current time is 10:12, and joining me is my good friend Allie. Allie, are there any questions I can answer tonight? No questions. Perfect. What I want to do is, again, remind you of what we're doing now here at your local weather authority. This is something we are calling an appcast, and these appcasts can be seen on many different platforms. You can see them on Roku, you can see them on YouTube, you can see them on the news app, you can see them on the weather app, and you can see them on Facebook Live, okay? So there are 5 different ways for you to kind of get caught up with your weather, and we do these at 10 o'clock not every night, but on some nights, okay? We'll do one, I can tell you, every Monday night at 10 p.m. And the reason for that is because we kind of want to let you know what the week ahead looks like. So we'll be doing for sure an appcast every Monday night at 10 p.m. And we'll for sure be doing another appcast every Friday at 10 p.m. And the reason for that is to kind of let you know what the weekend looks like. Now, if you've been watching these appcasts, you've also known, man, you're doing these a lot more than on Mondays and Fridays. We also do these as needed here when the weather calls for us to have an appcast. Now, tonight, obviously, we're dry outside. So why are we doing an appcast tonight? Well, we're doing the appcast to let you know about tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a pretty active weather day across southwest central and southside Virginia. So we'll do these as needed during the week and even into the weekend as well. If the weather's really quiet on a Wednesday, we probably won't be doing one of these appcasts, but we certainly will be doing them on a as needed basis on nights other than Mondays and Fridays as well, okay? So we are now about 45 minutes away from our 11 o'clock newscast. We do hope to see you then, but if we don't, I hope everybody has a great night. Please stay weather aware on Friday, and just know the weather is going to calm down as we head into the weekend. Have a great night, everybody.